So, who's more inconsistent, men or female? Males or female?
Who going first?
Man.
Men are more inconsistent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Go ahead.
The only reason why I say that is because I feel like a man is not focused until he realizes that's who he wants.
Okay.
So when I say inconsistent,
That's a
I feel
good one.
like they're going to do what they want to do when they want to do it until they feel like you're basically the one. And then they want to settle down and show their consistency. Until then, is you get it how you live, basically.
Right.
Ooh.
That was a good one.
I just really feel like, man, I feel like once, like I keep saying, once a man know what they want, you will see more consistency.
Right.
I think a woman off back, they're going to show you their consistency because they like you. So
Right.
they're going to be there even when they're not supposed to be there. They're always going to be available for you.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as unavailable. They would drop anything for you.
Yeah.
But a man,
Yeah.
he got to really, really like you for him to just drop everything.
Listen, Yummy, I put the same thing. See, we all thinking alike. Because my notes I got over here, I put Steve Harvey, think like a man, because you know how to write the part down. Because like she made a point, like females, he's telling us, because I read the book, like you basically have to act like a wife if you want to become a wife. So off back, when we women, you know, come across a man, because we not gonna just talk to grown boys, like them days over with. So when a woman communicate with a man, we automatically like attention, like we ready because we want to be that woman. Like you know what, it's still some good ass women out there. And you know what? I saw us already in our future. Like, we put everything out immediately.
Which is our downfall.
Which is our downfall. So, I'm trying to understand why in the hell we doing it. Even though we kind of staring off of what do men and female bring to the table. But it's like, so if us women are programmed or they trying to teach us to already be the wife. If you want to be the wife, you already got to act like it. But the males... No, you know, hey, I got to see what she about. It got to be some months or maybe some years, and then boom, now she the one. Well, goddamn, she was doing the same shit years ago, months ago. When you decided, you know, was she the one? Why is it that? Why this flipped?
Okay. So you ready?
I'm ready. I need to know why.
Now I'm gonna start where you said that this has nothing to do with the topic.
Right.
It does.
Oh, okay.
Because in having a table, there may be inconsistencies in a table while it's built. So the thing is, a man will pay attention to that. And the reason why I brought it forward, because as I was thinking of the topic, it's just one of those, you say that a man is inconsistent until he make a decision to find a wife. So you say he's not focused. The thing is, and I'm going to pick off of what you said, T.
Okay.
From the start, if I'm in middle school and I like this girl, I go and I get a doll or whatever. I get something for her.
Okay.
And I want this girl because I see her in my future. That's where it starts from a man. But guess what the girl is doing? She's not paying attention to that boy because she wants the other popular guy. She wants those guys that has really nothing to offer. So it starts there. If you want something,
Okay.
if you want something, because that's how I go. That's how I get.
You just took me to my high school days.
Right. So what tends to happen is...
You already know who the person is. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. So, keep going, please.
So as you getting to, let's say, high school, then college,
right.
what we see is that women or the girls at the time, they don't want true love. They don't want a real man because they want to have fun.
Okay.
And it starts from there.
Okay.
So the inconsistency, now when you get older and you done hit a lot of bumps in the roads, now you want a real man. So when you say he's not focused, Yummy, the reason why he's not focused, because when he was focused, nobody was paying him attention. Go
Whose
ahead.
fault that is?
Huh?
Don't come to me like that though.
What you mean?
So I feel like
No,
because
only reason I said that was because of what you said. With the
no,
okay,
not
okay.
you personally.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
I
as
felt
in a
the
man. No. I just felt like in a man, because that girl wasn't focused on you. Don't come to me that way.
Right.
So I feel like if I'm giving you everything from the beginning, give me everything from the beginning.
Hello, thank you. Facts.
And I also play roles in men and women.
Mm-hmm.
When a woman first get a man number, or when they exchange numbers, we look forward to that phone call. We telling our homegirls about this guy. Like, we already got in our mind, like, I'm gonna fuck with him.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But when a man get a woman number, that's just another one added to his list. It's not like he's looking at me as if he want me to be his next wife. He just got my number and gonna see where it leads from there.
Right.
So that's where the inconsistency falls from.
Okay.
So regardless of who did what to you before I came along, I still don't feel like you would be consistent because you're a man, basically.
Still
Right.
holding on to those baggages, still hanging on to them
we
feelings
come.
or whatever.
A
So-
woman comes to
Yeah.
a table as if this is what I want. So if I exchange numbers with you, I see something with you. When a man exchange numbers with a woman, like I said, she just one added to the list until he's ready to really settle down.
I get you.
She
Go
just
ahead,
sparked something because so I have a question. When we talking about what do males and females bring to the table, right? So what is the purpose of the table? Is the purpose of the table is just friendship? The friendship zone. Is it automatically what the man since the man bringing this to the table? So does he already know what he wants? Like, you know what? I do want a marriage. So maybe if you're sitting at this table, it is a purpose for you why you sitting at this table. Because is that your honest truth to say, you know what? I might see you as my wife in the future. Like, you have the potential automatically for me to sit at your table. Like, what is in the contract? Like, what is in your agreement? Like, what is in a man's point of view that if you guys bring this table, you're doing all of this, what is your purpose for me at the table? Like, do you already know, or you gotta play around, or what is it? What's the duration?
So do everybody get this table, or
Like, how did I get a seat here?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because I thought y'all was gonna keep going.
Oh, no, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So
to
the
know.
purpose of the table is for the family to come and sit at the table. Us, husband, wife, then the kids, maybe the dog, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So the purpose of the table is that. So it's not a man that I know or have ran across that said, I want to play around out here in these streets. There's men out here that is focused on getting a family. But the thing is, sometimes I think we get lost in the sauce to the reason why men are reactive to certain situations. You get what I'm saying? So when they meet a girl, they meet, like you were saying, the past, let's say, hiccups that the guy went through, I shouldn't have to go through. But there's plenty of hiccups that girls have gone through because of the guy in the past that she brings this problem to the table. For example, I say debt. Right? So let's say you meet a guy and he wasn't focused on having a relationship, but he was focused on having fun. So he ends up being with you, getting with you, whatever the situation may. And then all of a sudden, y'all decide to go get a car together. He leaves you with that bill. He mess up your bank account. He mess up your phone account because y'all joint and then he just forgot about it. But then the real man comes along and say, hey, listen, I need this aligned. So you need to get out of debt so we could be debt free. 9 times out of 10, he comes in and cleans up. He cleans up. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when I think about it, it's like when you say, what's the purpose of the table? The purpose is for my family to sit at and eat.
No, my question was basically, what's the purpose of me automatically sitting at your table? Is it right after we exchange phone numbers? Like, how can I have a seat at your table?
How you can have a seat?
Yeah,
Well,
because like we were talking about, as us women, we in. Like, we come in.
Men
Like, we ready.
So you say that, but men are too. For example, I have friends that know what they want. They marry.
Okay.
I got a friend right now. He's on his second marriage because he wants to be married. You get what I'm saying? So when he got with the girl, it was like, hey, listen, this is what I'm focused on. But some women can see some guys as a safety net. a beneficial package. You get what I'm saying? So now the guy has to weather through that storm and try to get over that and move on, because she wasn't as focused on getting married as much as he was. So I look at it as that. So when you say to get a chance to sit at the table, once the man has changed the number of men, we talking about men. We're not talking about meet somebody, let's say at the club, and then he trying to see what's going on tonight, right? And even if he does, let's say it does happen, he's following up the next day. But then you got some guys out here, they just want to pop tonight and then they're moving on. But I don't know, it's hard to distinguish how that may, play out.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But far as a man, he's going to follow through. It's no man. When you say man, that's what I think about. I think about my granddad. I think about my dad. I think about your dad. He followed through as a man. So you're saying, right, when I exchange numbers, I'm like, yo, like, when we going to link up? When we going to sit down and talk? When we going to have a conversation? What is your 5-year goals? Long-term, short-term goals. So listen, again, I understand that I still need you to be in my life. So I'm playing that part, especially if I have a goal at the end of the day. A man takes pride taking his wife to his family's house. And look at my kids play, going around protecting. He takes honor in that stuff. That's why I feel like his purpose in life is to move forward in his future. But he knows he needs a wife. You have many women that says, I don't need a man. But you got no guy that walks around here and say, I don't need a woman.
You're right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's how I look at it.
Okay.
So the table, once I exchange numbers, I'm about that life.
Okay.
So.
All right.
You want to have $1 million of it.
Yes.
No, I listen.
Yeah.
I tell T all the time. I know some guys that's like this.
Yes.
I seen it.
Yeah.
I'm witness it.
Right.
I be impressed because they teach me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, dang man, like, how did you make that work, bro? This is what I did, and I laid it down like this. That's why I like hanging out with older guys. Like the majority of the guys I work with, well, back then they were married.
Yeah.
Once the girl got her body done, they end up divorcing the guy.
Dang.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I have situations that, we hear about these things. I think it was 5 guys that got married in at my job.
Okay.
And all of them took pride in it. And then all of a sudden,
dang,
they end up getting a divorce.
Okay.
The girls wanted to divorce them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because they made X amount of dollars.
Right.
They wanted to get alimony. It's a lot of stuff that went with that.
Dang, man.
And I'm not going to say these guys wasn't playing the game or anything like that. But these guys was adamant about marrying these girls. I know that for sure.
Right.
Because they was staying there late night.
Right.
Helping the girls out and stuff like that. So I saw these things.
Yeah.
So I knew they was putting in that work. But then all of a sudden out of the blue, the girl just
filed for divorce.
So before we move forward,
All right.
this is what I got to say too, real quick.
Okay.
The reason why I think women are inconsistent, and I'm gonna take it to marriage. So, for example, well, one of my reasons, not all of my reasons, but one of my reasons is sex. And I'm gonna always jump to this. So I'm what's before marriage? I mean before
Fiance?
No. Sorry. Not before marriage. What's before boyfriend and girlfriend?
I feel like best friends.
Right. Best friends, he be put in the best friends, he be put in the friend zone. Then he works himself to being your boyfriend. Let's say he start hitting, start knocking it down. Now you giving it to him 5 times. You see where I'm going? So you get it 5 times out of the week, right? Being the boyfriend. Now he's the fiance. Now he get it 3 times. Now he's married. Now he's getting it once every month. And that's what I pay attention to. But watch this. The guy, he doesn't stop paying the bills. You just said, Yummy, it goes from 50% to basically zero.
She did not say 0.
I know.
She didn't say 0. Like, we gonna bring
80,
something.
20,
Like, we gonna bring something to the table. God dang.
But I'm saying,
Yes.
it ends up lessening far as what you put out. but what he wants to receive is more of you. If you ever notice when a man actually gets you, he wants more of you. Nobody pays attention to that. He wants more and more and more. You my wife? What? I'm finna go, but wow. And that's how a focus-driven man is. He's not gonna want less of you. He gonna want more. But the woman, right? She ends up saying, hey, listen, my body's hurting. You know, I just got off my period. You know, my hair hurting. You know, my toenail hurting. You know, my eyebrow hurting.
Yeah.
I didn't do my lashes last time. You my frontal about the front backwards. You feel me? Like, you feel me? That's what tends to happen.
I hear you.
And the guy be like, but you mine.
Right.
And if you really look at it from, because this, I had a barber, my barber, that's what he was saying. When he saw his wife, he was like on tunnel vision. He's like, no, she gotta be mine. And that's what happens. A man will lock in and execute, but then all of a sudden, he's like, dang man, like you ain't tooting it up. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't over there. Like, come on, you need this before you leave the house.
Right.
And it's like, babe, I'm going out here and I'm working hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a couple of bullets, even for the D-boys. You feel me? I'm going to do that because I need this girl in my life. Half of the time, men get money for women. You get what I'm saying? Now, a focus-driven man, he's going to make more money for his house because he don't want that to leave. He's very possessive. So that's how I begin to look at this. So I'm going to move on to another one because T over there, I mean...
What? I'm listening. You said do not interrupt. Those are the rules.
Right.
Okay.
So go ahead. Go ahead, hit me.
So I'm not hitting you. I'm just adding, like, I'm not disagreeing with anything that you're saying. So I don't know if I said this, but I'm sure I did. But anyways, it's like I came across this pastor. He was on YouTube. This was like years ago. Okay. And he told us women, it was a sermon for us. Like he was like, basically, stop being like, he was like, don't stop being a girlfriend. He was like, your husband did not marry the fiance. The husband did not marry nothing less than the girlfriend. So the girlfriend, like how you were saying, I'm not married. So I'm just saying what you said kind of tied to what the pastor was saying. Okay. And I'm just speaking, just to us women, like, I like to talk to the ladies too, because I want to be a wife one day. So it's like, for me, I don't want to lose myself. I want to be that girlfriend. So in order for me to be that girlfriend, I don't need you to change who I am. Right. So if you trying to change me who I am from the girlfriend who I was when I met you, certain things will change. So I'm learning now from past experience and relationships that don't change who you are. Don't change who you are. And because I don't want him to change who he is. Right. So as long as we keep that rhythm, and I want to do this every single day. Married, not married, like let's do this every day. So I feel like as long as the man is doing his part without changing me, then I feel like, okay, the girlfriend will still be there after we say I do. And the only thing I have to say with the change is if he changing you for the better. Gotcha. You get what I'm saying? If it's anything less than that, like, you know how a girl, she'll be a good girl and then she turned into this. Yeah, she be a stripper or something like that. Did you guys see the video I sent y'all? I don't know if I sent it to everybody with the monkey and they said something about this is how the ugly... This is how the ugly thing look. When she do that powder, that one gonna go woo 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 woo. Sorry, that got nothing to do with what we said. Right. I guess it was something changing. So that's what it was about, the changing. That monkey said woo 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 woo. I was like, what? So I got another one. Oh my goodness. I got another one as far as the inconsistencies. Oh my gosh, go ahead. Well, not inconsistencies. Are you hot, Yummy? No. Okay. Ooh, it's me. Only you. Okay. Only you. Oh, goodness. When it comes down to, because I mentioned it, paying for things. A guy is never inconsistent when it comes down to that. Now, it's crazy to me that even in dating, the guy pay for majority of things, and women look for that. And men don't have a problem with that. But then when a man get in a marriage and then he wants to be intimate more, he gets less of it. Well, I disagree because I'm that woman who, listen, either we go do 50-50, you might take it, I might take it. At the end of the month, it still go boil down to 50-50. Gotcha. So that's how I roll. Yeah, but women 9 times out of 10, they kind of invest into themselves more. Oh.
So the
Okay.
question I have is
I need to invest more.
Who invests in the relationship more?
Who invests more? I feel like it all depends. It all depends who's able to support both. Who's able to lift us up together.
Right.
Like if I'm climbing the charts, I'm not gonna leave who I'm with climbing the charts too. So I'm gonna drag both of us. So it all depends who's able to just handle that weight, handle it, and pull both of us to equal, and then we go from there.
Okay.
So I feel like it depends.
It depends.
It depends.
But if you had a choice to choose between male or female,
Who I want to what?
who invests more
Who
into the
invest
relationship?
if I can choose?
Yeah.
Oh, I want him to invest more. But I'm not gonna need what he bringing. I don't need his investments. I'm gonna have my own. But
Men don't need your money.
But but still, period.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
it.
what you got?
Without money wise, I think a woman invests in it more.
Okay.
We make sure home taken care of. So
believe that.
I would say women invest in it more.
Okay.
Okay.
One thing about a woman, we gonna make sure the house is clean. We're gonna make sure food is cooked. We just gonna make sure everything is in order.
Right.
So I would say a woman invests in it more. A guy is basically going to take care of everything as far as money wise, but they just gonna make sure home is taken care of as far as like bills and stuff like that. But like taking care of it, I say a woman.
So
We invest in more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree.
Okay.
I would say a male invests more from the time that you all meet into the marriage, and then a woman will take over eventually, investing more into the relationship. Well, the marriage. You get what I'm saying? She will put forth her best effort to take care of home. Because I can never deny like what my mom and grandma did. The women I've been surrounded around, as well as friends. The relationships like I seen you do, T, because you do the most in relationships.
Yeah.
But other friends that I have that are women, yes, they do invest a lot into the relationship. They do some stuff. I'll be like, well, why are you doing that? Like, like do the most. What you got?
So I had a question.
Yeah.
So do men require women to do the most upfront? Do you feel like we need to? Hey, if you
Great
already
question.
Woo, come on, please help me out.
That's a
I'm
great question.
begging for help, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, T. Keep
That
continue.
was my question. Like,
You were finna get to an example.
no, but it was just like you just triggered something. Like, well, damn, do I have to be this woman automatically?
So I'm gonna say this, yes, because this is how you put forth the best foot forward in a relationship.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I see it like this: if I meet you and we just trying to get to each other, like get to know each other, show interest, cause you ain't finna give it up. Cause y'all say sometimes y'all do the most in the interim, but there's other ways of doing the most to show interest to the guy. That's that's the point I'm making.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? You don't have to give it up, but you could have
Right.
been like, hey, listen, here
Right.
a couple of dollars or whatever the.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
You went a little too far.
No, the reason why I say that because
Right.
a woman, right, knows a man has certain downfalls or certain hiccups, especially if he's young.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Oh,
Right.
you may have missed budget, so here you go. They look out because most. Okay, so when I talk to guys and they have dealt with older women, the older woman understood what the man needed.
Right.
So what she did was supported him in other way, like financially, so because he wasn't there to that point. So let's say, for example, he had got in something with his car or something like that. She won't give him the whole 800, but she may give him 200.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? She
Right.
contributes. You get what I'm saying? Because
Right.
she understands, hey, you always paying for us when we go out.
Yeah.
You buy me stuff here and there. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So she started to contribute, like, let me show you that I'm interested. So I'm going to put matter of fact, I'm finna take you out this time. You get what I'm saying?
I
So
got
stuff
you.
like that,
Right,
I
right,
think
right.
should be done for the interim. But
Okay.
what tends to happen is
Yes.
women, girls, say, I ain't putting nothing for it. I ain't putting nothing in it. You gotta take me out. Don't take me to Chili's. Don't take me to TGI. Take me to some upscale. Take me to Ruth Chris, or take me to whatever
the
restaurant.
Steakhouse Morton's and all them.
Come on, man.
Whoever.
Come on. That's not realistic. You
It's
can't
not.
even afford it. And that's another thing. How you want a guy
I feel you.
to afford something you can't afford?
I got you.
So I don't get that.
Okay.
So what else you got? Because
Hey.
you over there, you want to hit me? It looked like it.
That was for Yummy. That was for Yummy. Oh my goodness, this is crazy.